What is going on, YouTube? Spidey Beyond here, coming at you with a post Heroes Convention comic haul, signatures, prints, and a little info that little Miss Remy and Mr. Riley here both dressed up and cosplayed. Well, Riley dressed up as Hawkeye, didn't enter the cosplay contest. Remy dressed up as Harley Quinn and entered the contest. So if anybody was there and you saw a little girl with white little pom-poms in her hair, dressed up as Harley Quinn, that was Miss Remy. Was that not? It was, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. We had a blast. That was one of the best Father's Days I've had in a long time. They were like, you want to go to Heroes? I was like, I'm going to take vacation. So I took time off of work. Wait a minute.
Daddy's going to stay all night with us.
I'm going to stay all night with you? Well, Daddy lives here at the house with you, so I stay every night.
And Carter's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, Riley's best friend Carter. Okay, but anyways, we got a ton of signatures. Almost all the ones I wanted to get done. Almost. I did cut them down, and I really thank for some of the tips that you. Yes, wait a minute, baby. That you guys gave about the charges and stuff. Most of them were charging $10 a signature, but some of them we actually got for free. Mark Bagley we got for free. Greg Horn we got a couple for free. It was an amazing thing to go up there and to let them know that these are not just my comic issues. These are my kids, the ones that they took up to get signed.
Yes.
That they have for their own personals. Everything I collect is for them, and that was the big understanding. Yes, I did get me a couple personal signatures, but it still goes back into their boxes for later on. Maybe one day it'll, it blow up and pay for college. We don't know, but it's something I can just pass on to my kids, all my kids, and we just have fun with it. But anyways, I'm deciding what I should do first. You can see the prints back there. You want to tell them which ones they are, Riley, or you're shaking your head no?
No.
Why? Are you shy again? No. Why are you shy? You have never been shy before in your life.
Yes, I have.
Is it the freckles?
No.
Okay, we're just asking. Anyways, all right, so.
And guys.
Okay, wait a minute, baby. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna get to your print too.
I just forgot who did which
all right.
ones.
Okay. Well, I'll help out. Carrie Randolph did this print of Guardians of the Galaxy. Very nice print. Sorry about the glare. Thanos at the top. Star-Lord, Groot, Rocket, Drax, Gamora. Very nice print. I did buy that for $20.
That's the big group.
That's the big group. Yes, ma'am. Oh, don't let Harley fall. We are getting frames for each one of these.
Yeah.
Now, this is what was funny. Is walk up to Greg Horn's booth. Riley has his books. Riley has been getting those GameStop exclusive Greg Horns for a long time. Usually for his birthday. His uncle that lives up in Pennsylvania is a big gamer, so he collects a lot of points, and he has got Riley a lot of the exclusive books. And Greg Horn was actually impressed by one of the books that he had, which I didn't understand why, but kind of looking around for it, I kind of think I know why. Anyways, so
that's mine.
No, we'll do the Spider-Man first. And that was from the GameStop exclusive. And Greg Horn signed right there for Mr. Riley. You can see the G and the H. And the Harley Quinn is Miss Remy's. And you can see where Greg Horn signed right there. The funny thing about these two, one was actually free. He said, "Kid special today. 2 for $20 instead of $20 a piece, plus the free signature on it for him and all that." And I was like, wow. So with that in mind, I guess, let's see. Do you guys want to do the comic haul Daddy got, or you want to do the signature books first?
Signature.
Okay, we'll do the signature books. Which ones? You want to do the Greg Horn ones first, or you just want to go in line? Tell me.
Greg Horn.
Okay, so we'll do Greg Horn books first. Good choice. Very good choice, young lady. Very good choice. All right, so you saw the print of Spider-Man, and you know that was a GameStop exclusive. So I guess we'll start with that one, right, Riley?
Yep.
That was Amazing Spider-Man #1 variant, and I think it was Volume 4. There it is right there. Sorry about the glare. And you can actually see where Greg Horn signed it right there. Riley, he was only charged, what was it, 2 of the books? And 1 was free, was it not? Okay, now, yeah, those are, he wasn't doing anything. You guys are fine, just,
okay.
You gonna help me out? Watch, that way, if I need help, you can tell me. Alright, the other GameStop exclusive, All New Captain America, #1 was a GameStop exclusive.
Because they have those bad words.
And you can see where Greg Horn signed it right there.
Ruby.
Hold on a second, guys. My other phone. Sorry about that. Anyways. So we're good? Everybody good? Yep. We good. Alright. We have a, our dog Lexi, she's getting spayed today and getting her shots and stuff, so I have to go pick her up at 4:30. Anyways.
Yeah. And she already had her surgery.
Yeah, she came out of her surgery really good. This was the one he was really impressed with because he took it out, looked at it. He said there is no defects on this book, which got me. And I looked it over and I didn't see any ticks, bends, or nothing. Riley had these still in their original bags and everything, and you can see where he signed it right there, and that's the one he signed for free. And he specifically told Riley to what? Hold on to this, right?
Yes. And I hold on to my books.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go with the books Remy got signed. How about that? You want to do that?
Yes. And I can show them my Legos.
In just a little bit, okay? So the books that Remy got signed, we all should know what they are. I'm going to do these 3 last, and then I'll do these 3 first. Robbie Rodriguez is one outstanding person. All I got to say is that. It was my second time meeting him, sitting around talking. He remembered the custom Spider-Gwen I did that he signed and everything, and we just kept chatting, and it was just, he's just a really great guy. So those books I showed, that I said Remy was going to get Spider-Gwen, #24 second printing, #27, and #29. She got all 3 of those with a little remark on it of Spider-Gwen right above his signature.
Mm-hmm.
On each one.
Daddy.
Give me 1 second, baby. I'm showing your books. That was a little bit bigger one, which I was totally impressed. Then we went to Miss Babs Tar, correct? And the 2 books that Remy had was her fried pie variants, correct?
Hold on, guys.
So you can see where Miss Babs Tar is signed right there.
Hold on, guys. I need to get something.
It's signed right there. If you guys could have seen her doing cosplay, you would just totally be impressed. And then Carrie Randolph, the Rebel Base variant, which I actually found at a Second and Charles for like $1, got me. And got a signature right there for Miss Remy too. So those are all Remy's books. I think we'll stick with Carrie Randolph real quick. Do I need to pause it real quick? You okay?
Okay.
I mean, you were talking to her.
No, I just wanted to say something to her.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Don't feel bad.
Remy. What? I like that one.
Anyways,
It's funny.
it's funny. They always have those guys that do the custom Legos and stuff, and they have tons and tons. You can get like 6 for $20. They both got 6, And then they had a Thanos, so without the gloves and everything, just in regular outfit. So I got that for Riley too. But carrying on with the signatures, I know it's going to be a long video. I'm trying not to have it that way. Carrie Randolph on Ben Riley Scarlet Spider, number 10. Carrie Randolph on Ben Riley Scarlet Spider, number 14. Carrie Randolph on Ben Riley, number 16. And it's right there. It's a little bit dark. And number 17. And these were the books I'll let Riley pick out. Before I show the other two artists that signed, I did not get to meet Tim Sale, and I did not get to see Rick Leonardi. I couldn't find Rick Leonardi anywhere. He was supposed to be in 4422 or 4401, something like that. AA 4401 or something. I could not find his booth or his table anywhere. So that kind of, chopped that one down. And when I went to go buy Tim Sale's was about the time they called for the cosplay contest. So we had to go with Remy, and then I walked back and he was at lunch. So I went and got some other signatures. By that time it was late, and we were like, my knee was bothering me. Remy was tired and hungry. Riley was tired and hungry. The wife was cranky. Jason was fun. Yeah, we went with one of my other best friends, Jason.
Yeah.
And met up with some of his friends, Stephanie, right?
And Jason is my other uncle.
Yes. And then one of his other friends who actually kind of dressed up like Wonder Woman a little bit, which I thought was perfect. I got to figure something out.
I also got a picture of the fake Harley Quinn.
You got a picture with a couple of Harley Quinns. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start with the books I got signed. And I think it was Daryl from the Simply Incredible podcast that I watched. He told me that, Bagley was one of the ones that, would say if you want it personalized, he wouldn't charge you anything, which I did. So I got Amazing 363, where it says to Mike Bagley. And Amazing 375 to Mike Bagley. And my KB exclusive from the days where I was a store manager for KB for 4 years. I kept this book forever. To Mike Bagley. One of my other good friends, Tracy, who actually works at the shows, he actually get his own toy booth. He sells a lot of like vintage toys, comics, pops, and stuff like that. If you guys need anything, let me know. I'll give him a call. He usually can either get it at cost or just a tad bit higher. But he's one of the good guys to go to. If you look for him, look for Tracy Eisenhower. He's pretty awesome. All right, but anyways, and these are the books I paid for. Ultimate Fallout number 4. I wanted to go ahead and get this signed. Now, what surprised me with this book, and just a little story, some of the booths we walked through with toys and comics and stuff, I saw this on the wall. And I saw a $150 price tag on it. Not that book, because I've got 2 copies myself. And I'm still trying to fathom $150 for that book. And I asked the gentleman, I was like, is that correct? Is that $150? He's like, yeah, it's $150. I was like, without a signature? He goes, oh, it'll go up if it's signed. I was like, I got one in my backpack that I'm going to get signed. And his eyes kind of lit up real big, and I just kept walking. But anyway, I don't like selling books. I don't. And I also got Amazing Spider-Man 362. And those are the 2 I paid for, so that was $20. Now, Mr. Riley, though, this is what shocked me. Riley walked up first, started talking, about the Ben Riley Scarlet Spider before Carrie Randolph took over, where Bagley was, the artist and the cover artist there for a little bit. And, told him he liked it, and it was a good comic and everything. So he started to sign it, and all it says is Bagley. So I figured that's another 10.
Daddy.
Wait a minute, sweetheart. And then number 3, because these are the books that Riley picked out. And then I had Free Comic Book Day Ultimate Spider-Man #1 that Riley wanted to take. And then he signed it there. It doesn't say to Riley or anything. It says Bagley.
Can you unscrew her hand?
Yes, ma'am. Legos. Legos, guys. If you got kids and you got Legos, oh no. And didn't charge Riley anything for those signatures because they're just going to go in his box. I mean, and that's where they're going to be. Which, these guys are so down to earth and so nice that it's just impressive. And last but not least, I did get to meet Clayton Crane before he took off. It was like one of those very last minute things. But I only got 3 books because there was, it was no budging with him or no deal or anything like that, which was fine because I had my 3 picked out. And what I got was Venomverse #1. Clayton Crane right there. In blue, which was pretty cool. I know it's going to be sideways, but the glare. Carnage #1, which he was impressed I actually had this book. So right there. And the one book that I didn't think I'd ever going to get back out of his hands, and I did not realize it until he mentioned it and told me this one's pretty rare, that he didn't even know it existed, was the newsstand version of Carnage #2. Signed by Clayton Crane. So I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know it either. Well, I mean, I didn't know it was rare. But anyways, so those are the books we got signed. If anybody knows anything about that newsstand version, please comment on, below for me, because I have never seen it anywhere online. I've checked different comic book sites, Comic Book Realm, a couple places, and I've yet to find anything on the newsstand.
Guys, wait.
Wait, I'm still going. Wait, here, I'll pause it. Hold on, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Little dude had to take a break. He's not used to all this fame.
That's what Daddy got for him.
Well, go walking through the artist alley, and I saw a lot of good prints and a lot of good, things here and there. But I walked past this table, and I cannot remember the gentleman's name, and I saw, actually, these two.
Sally!
I'll do it like that for right now. But I saw those two, and I was just, it was the colors that caught my eye, and just, I don't know. I love those prints. And I was like, yes, I will take those. So, yeah, that's my personal print collection right there. Okay, I'll let you hold it. Just, you got to be careful with them. These are Daddy's.
Okay.
If you heard, well, here, we'll set them up here with your prints. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so now on to the haul.
Wait, guys, I have something to show you.
What do you have to show them?
I'm going to show them how.
Here, I will show them Harley Quinn.
This is what I got.
This is part of her Legos.
Yeah, that's Harley Quinn.
Here, it's kind of out of focus a little bit.
That's Harley Quinn.
There we go. Yep, that's Harley Quinn for Remy. All right. So, first booth I stopped at was Scope. I am a big Randy Green fan because I think his artwork is a little bit Jamie Tyndall and a little bit J. Scott Campbell. So I did pick up Death Force 6. It's a Great Finds comic exclusive, limited to 500, which is one I do not have. Maybe I should move a little bit closer. Wait a minute, Sweet Pea. Which I do love that. Wait, Sweet Pea. Yes, ma'am.
I want to show them Dorothy.
Okay.
Is that Dorothy?
Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Sorry, guys. The little one, she's got to have her
Legos.
There we go. Okay. So you what, Batgirl?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me do this real quick. Batgirl. This should have been a segment all by itself. All right. Can we wait till a little bit and do the rest?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This was a book that I had at one time, and a friend of mine, his son was really into DC Comics and stuff like that, and it was part of the collection that I had, and I actually gave it to him as a birthday gift. Was my whole DC collection a long time ago. And I saw this, and I was like, you know what? I got it for half price, and I didn't care if I spent $5. But it was Lex Luthor's Action Comics, $8.94, with Death on the cover from Sandman. Because I love Death, The High Cost of Living. That is one of my favorite 3-part miniseries. It's just really good. If you haven't read it, please read it. All right, now getting on to half-price books, because those were the most expensive ones I bought, which is funny. These two are not in like 100% superb shape. Fine. Good to a fine or something like that. But I just need it as fillers for right now until I can find better copies. But Amazing Spider-Man number 95, I actually got for $2.50. It's not too bad of a copy. A little bit of a stain right there. Other than that, it's actually pretty good. The pages are still white too. Amazing Spider-Man number 99. Must have been part of somebody's collection or something, because there's a stain right there too. And it's all coming from the staples. And those have white pages. Amazing Spider-Man number 167. I had this one at one time, but I can't remember what happened to it. Amazing Spider-Man 199.
Rally. Can you go get your
Amazing Spider-Man 296.
Your web for Spider-Man. Because I want it.
Amazing Spider-Man 309. I actually think I might have that one already, but I think that one's a better copy than what I got. All these were